Hey guys, it is Monday. I've got a package in the mail, so just walking over to the post office to pick it up. Pretty sure that it's a bike tool, a cassette, a freewheel remover tool that I had ordered, and it was. It's about $10 for two, so should be a good deal, you know, in case I lose one or want to just like have separate kits for whatever. Bit of a moment of truth here. Is this actually gonna fit on the wheel? It did. So that's nice. Doesn't seem like it has the best engagement with the teeth, but hopefully it should be fine. However, I was trying to crack it open with I have this plumber wrench and a chain, just like a chain, not a chain whip like in this video. And it kind of hurt my hand, and the plumber's wrench isn't it doesn't have enough torque really to get it going. So now I'm like, am I gonna have to buy some more tools? And I'm just like, I don't know. I've been looking online and there's a guy selling a parts bike that I think I'm gonna go get that parts bike. You know, maybe I should have gone to the bike chain and got them to help me with this stuff, but I don't know, the guy there is just always mean when I go in with an e-bike. He's like, an e-bike? And I get it, e-bikes, they're kind of a pain in the ass, but I don't know. So anyways, I'm on the TTC. It's a bit of a gong show in here. Somebody came on the speaker and it's like, go to the other train, this train's not moving forward. And we get on the other train, and then there's actually, go back to the other train, this train's going the opposite way. And the train that the guy said wasn't moving forward is moving forward. Yeah. Anyways. On my way to get that parts bike, the guy messaged me and said that actually he's gonna be busy until 4 p.m. So, luckily, he lives just south of Adam and Don. So I went over to their place and ate some of turkey leftovers. You know, pretty tasty. They're working away at stuff, so I just hung out and watched some YouTube. And then, yeah, I'm off to go meet the Facebook guy. Just kind of enjoying the fall leaves as well. All right, so this guy. He's selling this bike because the battery is a little bit effed up, and he has parts to fix it, but ultimately he's just I don't know, it just seems like a lost cause, which, I mean, I've been there, bro. I've been there. So yeah, it's got this will be plenty of spare parts. It's got winter tires on it, well, that's kind of nice. He said he paid $150 for the winter tires. I offered him $150 for the whole thing, so kind of getting a deal, but there's still no guarantee that the rear wheel works. Who knows? It's got electrical problems. It could be from the wheel. But anyways, I kind of rested for a while. I was tired from pedaling this home with no power. It's kind of heavy. It's 50 pounds, right? So after a while, I did get around to taking it apart, or taking the wheel off at least. It is nice to see. It's 9-pin connector, same as my bike. Seems fairly standard. And give it a good wipe down. I don't think the guy ever really cleaned his bike, and it's got a bit of rust on the thing. But I got some of it off, and it fits very nice into my bike. The anti-rotational washers actually feel pretty snug, better than the ones that I had on my original wheel, but I'm still gonna use the torque arms to brace it, just an extra layer of precaution. These things are kind of weird. I fiddled with them a bunch to try to figure out the best way to get them on there, and it seems when the wheel is spinning, if the torque is applied, it shouldn't be able to move with this, even if it wasn't all tight down, hopefully. And on the other side where the wire comes out, it's kind of busy there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put a torque arm on there, but got everything plugged in. Bit of a moment of truth here. Will it turn on? Is it gonna give me an error? With the old wheel, it just says Hall sensor error like right away. But it turns on fine, so hopefully we're Gucci. It's running. That's without me sitting on it though, so we'll see. You know, the old wheel was fine until I sat on it and tried to use it. And yeah, I gotta trim off the extra on that hose clamp. Anyways, later in the night, I was kind of looking at it, and I figured if I take off this washer, maybe I could actually fit the other torque arm on. And you know, it's really busy in this spot with the derailleur and my rear rack, and the frame kind of isn't like the greatest for this, but there is one spot where it can fit flush to the frame. Like, that kind of messed with it a bit. In some ways, this is kind of nice, because even without the arm, like, if this were to spin, it would bump into something, so it couldn't spin too much. But I did put on the rest of the arm onto the frame. It's a little bit slack, but, you know, it's not like slack, but it's not flush to the frame and tied down kind of thing, so there's probably a little bit of room that it could move around. So, yeah, it's dark now. So I'm not gonna be able to film the testing of it, so I figured I'd just wait until morning. But I couldn't really sleep. I was thinking about the battery of the other bike. He did show me this spot where it's got like a scorch mark on the pins. And you know, in the news I was reading about how there was a fire in a garage because of an e-bike apparently. And I just don't want to fuck with this, you know? Like, lithium battery fires are like not a good time. Like, how do you even touch this thing if this were to just start being on fire? So ultimately I was like, you know what, I'll just put it outside, because if it like spontaneously combusts outside, I think it'll be fine. And I put it under the table in case it like rained or something, so it wouldn't get wet, which seems like that's more likely to happen. But I think we're good here. Yeah, now I can sleep peacefully knowing that I won't burn to death. At least I probably won't burn to death. Anyways, I didn't want to just leave it on a cliffhanger, so the first thing I did in the morning was get the bike out, do a test ride. And I've got the GoPro mounted to the frame so we can get a good look at what's going on when I give it power. I assume things are a little bit different with the weight of a rider on it, so just on its own it seems fine, not really seeing any movement. So the plan is I'm going to start pedaling, and then when I'm in motion already I'll go to assist level 1 for just like half a second, and we'll see if there's anything going on. Alright, so inspecting it, everything looks fine, doesn't feel like it's twisted at all. However, since I had that like protective cap thing on there, it was kind of hard to see. So I did take that off, and I gave it a juice, and then a little bit more of a sustained juice, and I'm not seeing any movement, so I think we might be good, guys. Do another inspection. Feels about the same. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of feeling it, dudes. Kind of feeling it. I guess I didn't film my third run where I put it into level 2, other than on the GoPro, of course. But yeah, I brought it up to level 2. Again, I don't feel like I'm seeing any movement in the axle, no spinning. Exactly what I want to see. Maybe I'll, you know, later today I'll bump it up to level 3 assist, which is what I usually used, since, you know, there's not much point in going over 25 kilometers in the city, since you just gotta stop so often anyways. So I think it's fixed, guys. And yeah, I feel kind of bad about you know, I like asked for money basically for the other wheel, so I'm still gonna work on it and try to fix that to at least have a spare, because again, nothing lasts forever, right? So it'll be nice to have a backup. And yeah, this is the old wheel right now. Still have the cap unscrewed and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. As I was saying, I was like, if anybody wants their money back, like my dad gave me most of the money for the wheel, so I'll give them their money back basically, because gonna just feel bad about it. It's just gonna be on the back burner of things to fix while I do other stuff, because you know, it's like in hindsight, I'm kind of like $750 into getting a new wheel for my bike, and it's like maybe I should have just bought a new bike, but at the time I was thinking about it and like, am I really gonna be doing that much Uber that the bike will like pay for itself kind of thing? Because it's kind of, I don't know, it's not been paying that well the last few times that I've been on, so we'll see. Later guys.